everyone's having a great Friday. We're just in time for the weekend, and Father's Day is upon us. So I wanted to talk a little bit about some interesting things in the market right now to give you a perspective and then go into the actual market numbers. So first, congratulations to all the agents that were on the Real Trends list. If you're, on social media and you saw agents posting that they are on the Real Trends list, America's Best, what is it? And, why does it matter? And I think you should understand it because agents that are on that list, a lot of them who are in the top 1.5%, a lot of agents in Parkland and surrounding areas are on that, and kudos to them. And it's an amazing accomplishment. So understand when you're listing a house with an agent right now, these are things that you should be looking at, particularly in our city of Parkland. So the top 1.5% of realtors in the nation are on the Real Trend. So the top 10% of realtors do 90% of the business. Even in Parkland, it might be the top 5% do 95% of the business. So there really is a gap in the difference nationwide. We do have a lot of people that have real estate licenses. I think last time we looked, there's about 1,400 people in the city of Parkland that own property, that own a home, are licensed real estate agents. That doesn't mean they do deals. So there's a lot of agents doing or trying to do real estate or just have their license in the business. But it's a saying that's been going on for many years since I've been in the business that, the top 10% of the agents do 90% of the business. So remember that when you're hiring to look for a house or to sell the house. It's really important. And I'm going to show you how it makes so much sense in your pocket. So how are realtors ranked with these Real Trends? So it seems like it's a, a very different, way that they look at realtors. So and teams and brokerages. So I want you to understand it if you're thinking about, what this Real Trends means. And even if you're an agent out there, you don't know what it means. I didn't know what it means until we were on the list. So I found out about it. So they consider a small team. Everything's teams and brokerages, but they look at teams. 2 to 5 agents is a small team. Then they jump it up to medium teams, which is 6 to 10 agents. And then you have a large team, which is 11 to 10 agents on the team that are licensed real estate agents. And then the mega teams are 21 plus agents. So, big brokerages, they're mega agents, large teams that have, big companies of, 20, 50, plus agents, somewhere, no, I'm sorry, 11 to 20 agents. And then the medium teams are us. I mean, we're right in there, like 6 to 10 licensed agents on our team. And then the small teams is maybe a husband and wife team with one agent. So there's a lot of different types of teams, a lot of difference in size, and sales. So understand that. So for our ranking, we put this up, recently on the Real Trends where we ranked last year. Understand these numbers come out 6 months after the end of the year, the calendar year. So this is for 2022. So we have to wait till June to get these numbers. And I like that because they really verify the numbers. They look at them. They really analyze and make sure these are proven numbers. So if you see somebody on the Real Trends and their numbers are posted, they're legitimate. They're indisputable. So Parrot Realty, we were ranked 28th in the state of Florida per Real Trends, ranked as a medium-sized team. I think we're still a small team. I looked at the numbers, what they would have been. We would have been probably about the same numbers. Eitan looked that up today, but we are considered a medium team. We were also ranked 57th in number of transactions. So even being a small to mid team, we're ranked 57th in the state, which is the best numbers we've ever had. We've never been 28, never been 57. So kudos to our amazing team. And obviously we're still the number 1 ranked Parkland real estate team. And these numbers certainly show where we stand in our city and overall in the state of Florida and nationwide, actually. So choosing the right realtor, when you're choosing the right realtor and you're looking these figures, obviously the bottom line is how much money you're netting, how much money you're putting in your pocket. If you're going to list with your best friend's, sister or wife or brother or whatever, or if you're going to list with a top producing local agent. So, it's about how much you're really putting in your pocket. We understand that. And we put the most amount of money in people's pockets, and you're paying us the most amount to do so. And you end up making more money. Convenience, meaning what are they negotiating you moving is not an easy experience. It's emotional. This is your home, and you're moving out of it and getting the house ready and selling it and taking your kids and family and, uprooting them out of the house into another property. So it's difficult. So what you're looking for is the best terms, the best time, fastest to get the inspections done, appraisals, loan commitments. Are you getting a buyer to give a post occupancy? Are they buying some of the furniture, or are they giving, an escalation clause that they'll pay highest price over the sales price value? There's so many different ways and convenience in giving the seller that you're working with, on the list side, the best chance at selling and the best opportunity. Make it the flawless, like convenient for them. Negotiations. That's the nuts and bolts of real estate. I mean, putting the house on the market and getting it under contract, you're turning it over once it goes under contract to a lender, all the other avenues of the deal. But the negotiations is really where you put the pen to paper, I call it. So it's important to get these convenient things through the negotiation process. And I think our team and our brokerage does the most. I've seen from a lot of agents that present offers on our listings. I really see that we're giving the best price, the best convenience, and we're using amazing negotiating tactics and skills to get people those convenience as well as the top price for their house. So I looked at the listings year to date, that have sold. So there's 192 sales year to date today. It could be we have a house that sells, that closes out after this video, but right now is 192 sales. I looked at where we are with agents that are, listing homes right now. So the slide I'm looking at is showing the out of area agent sales, the local agents, and Parrot Realty. So that's the slide that we should be looking at to show the in and out of area agents for Parkland sales. So understand, we should switch the slide anytime to the in and out of area agents and Parkland sales. That's the one we're looking at right now. So there's 3 different calibers of these 192 sales. So 33% of out of area agents have sold the 62 of the 192 sales year to date so far. So a third of the real estate that's selling, the listings, where most likely you're supposed to list with somebody that really knows what they're doing and has their pulse on the local market. A third of them, 33% of them, are listed with non-Parkland specials. And when I looked at it one by one, even agents that their brokerages are in different parts of South Florida, if they specialized or did deals in Parkland, I counted them as a local agent. So I really knew who these Parkland agents are. Of course, we work with them every day. So it's not shocking to see. It's shocking that the public in our city still lists with out-of-state agents and out-of-area agents. If you jump to the next part of local agents, 67% of the real estate business is done by local realtors like us. That's 130 sales. So again, there's 192 sales, single family, non-55 plus year to date. Parrot Realty we're at 15% of the sales, which we have 28 sales as of today. And I think we had a couple other listings that closed that maybe didn't hit that number. Could be even more. But right now we have 15%. So we're doing, way more than national statistics show for a local agent that focuses on a particular location. So understand that's the trend. Now let's look at what they break down to numbers and what does this mean in what you're getting. So the next slide shows what does this mean? So based on our 2023 sales year to date of the 192, there's out of area agents, there's the Parkland agents, and then there's Parrot Realty. So look at the numbers of where we are. So if we're Parrot Realty, our average days on market is 25 days. Our list to sales price ratio is at 99% of the list price, meaning you list your house, we're selling at 99% of that price. And in some cases, we're above asking price on a lot of our properties. The local Parkland agents, the ones that we work with every day that are here, marketing in the city, the average days on the market for those agents and those deals is 57 days. And their list to sales price ratio is 96%. So we're selling our homes for 3% more than all the other local real estate agents that listed the the homes so far year to date. The numbers get really crazy on the out of area agents. So understand when you're thinking about that agent that doesn't really focus on Parkland, is a discount company or somebody that works, way out of the area, their average days on market is 75 days, way more than the local agent and certainly way more than we are. That's 50 more days. You know, market time to the house goes under contract. The list to sales price ratio on those homes is 95%. So you're selling and putting less money in your pocket by using an agent out of the area. And by means of 95 versus 99, that means we're putting 4% more in the seller's pockets of the sales price, which we'll get to the next slide to discuss that. So this really makes an impact. So we gave an example. The median list price right now, median price that we're seeing homes, list for, sell for, is right around 1.2 million. Every week it fluctuates, 1.5, 1.2 something. Well, we'll use the number at 1.2. The carrying cost on average is about $6,000. So if you look at commission at 6%, you're paying almost $72,000. At 5%, you're paying almost $60,000. And at 4%, you're paying it $48,000. So a lot of people call me up, Michael, you reduce your commission to 4%. I got a guy that can do it for, he's going to take one and offer three, or do two and offer two. And I'm like, can I show you how that doesn't make sense? Because if any agent's going to take that less of a commission, what are they really going to do to sell your house? They can't negotiate their own commission. How are they going to negotiate you the best deal and guess price, the highest price? So let's look at that example. So on the left side, you see Parrot Realty has an average sales price of $1,187,901 based on the median estimate, sold in 25 days. The local Parkland agent has a $1,151,904 average. They're sold in 57 days. Plus, they have an extra $6,000 in carrying costs because they've held the property for almost, 32 days longer, over a month longer. Their net loss from what we sold to the local Parkland agent on average is $54,000. Jump back ahead right to that commission number. So it's not what you're paying in commission. Because remember, you're not paying anything until closing. So if your agent that you're going to list with says they'll do it for 4%, they're not doing anything until the house closes. Then you can look at what you paid them to what you put in your pocket. And these statistics show that by using local agents that I work with every day, that I appreciate and respect, they're the agents that we should be working with, and certainly working with the best, because that's what we are. Our numbers are here. You can look these up. These are verifiable. And the out of area agents, which should be staying away, that's 33% of the competition, they're selling homes at $1,139,905 based on the median list price. They're going under contract in 75 days. Their carrying costs are even more. They're $12,000 more, and the net loss comes to $72,000. So when you're looking at a 4% commission, and yes, you're saving 30 some $1,000, what you think, oh man, I'm saving that. That's money I'm keeping in my pocket. You're actually spending 40 some thousand plus more and losing in profits. So you're paying the agent less, and you should, because they're not statistically doing a better job than the local agents or Parrot Realty. Proof is in the pudding. So these numbers, if you're a real estate agent, buckle up. This is what you need to be looking at if you're going to be competing in a market. And you should stand up and tell people why they shouldn't be working with out of area agents, discount companies, or people that just got their real estate license, or friends and family. It should be looked at like you're going to, take your kid to the doctor. You do research on people, the physicians that are going to be the best doctors for your kids. You look at your financial advisor as the best financial advisor. You don't get discounts from doctors and financial advisors. You don't look at that. I really think it's important that people start considering how they hire and work with real estate agents like they do for their health, their finances, their wealth. Because look at the amount of money average that you're saving. You think you're saving, that you're actually losing. By listing with a local agent, you're on average putting $30,000+ listing with us. You're averaging $40,000+ to $50,000. These are numbers that are statistically proven. why would you still think real estate agents who are listing a house? It's difficult to get a listing. Listing agents are the market. They are the 10% of the agents doing 90% of the business. Because let's face it, the buyers come to the listings. They come. You're the gatekeeper. You're opening it up to buyers. So buyers are coming to your listing. So if you're thinking of putting it on the market with an agent that doesn't know how to work buyers and sellers because they're saving you supposedly 2 to 3% in commission, but you're losing tens of thousands of dollars after you pay them, did you really get the benefit? Doesn't your family, in the times we are with where inflation is at its numbers, you're spending, going to lunch and you're really paying dinner, you're paying money in gas, our economy is where it is now. Don't you need that $30,000 to $40,000? That could be your college fund for your kids. So it's important. We take this so seriously here at Parkland, in Parkland with Parrot Realty, because we have a passion for what we do. And I'm not afraid to show these numbers. These numbers don't lie. Have any agent look them up. They're verifiable on the MLS and the matrix. This is the numbers you should be focusing on. We're going to replay this video. We're going to keep putting it down your avenue of, if I'm thinking about making a move, I don't want to lose my mortgage payment. I need to sell and net as much money as possible because it will be the time for me to move. And you're going to do all this and take on a high mortgage payment temporarily until interest rates down. But I'm going to go hire an agent that's going to net me $30,000 to $50,000 less in money in my pocket. And maybe you don't know this. I wouldn't know this if I wasn't in real estate and had my pulse on the market. So please don't let me think that I'm here shouting this to you. I am very passionate at what I do, but I hear agents talking about how much better they are in real estate. Then show your numbers, show these figures, put this in front of a seller or a client that you want to work with, and show them why local always works. They always say support local businesses, support your local realtors. Support the ones that are actually out there in the field working hard, and they deserve it because they're working for you. They want to succeed. And remember, local agents that are marketing their local market are going to be there when you leave. I always say when a seller sells with me, I have as much to gain and as much to lose, almost more than them, because they're moving to Colorado, Detroit, wherever they're going. I'm here still. And how am I going to get people to call me and want to work with our amazing team if we're not doing an amazing job? And these are ways that we're doing amazing jobs. Our numbers speak louder than anything else in this business right now. So let's jump into the Parkland real estate market right now. This week in Parkland real estate, we're still low in inventory. We only have 104 single family homes for sale. That number is still consistent with what it was last week and following weeks previous. Among those 104 homes on the market, single family, excluding the 55 plus, there are 39 price reductions. So almost 38% of the homes have been reduced in price, and they're still actively listed right now on the market. The average days on market is gone up to 70 days. We're starting to see, that's almost at a 3-month number. We'll be yet soon. We're starting to see more of a shift in the market. And if that trend continues and interest rates stay high, we will see houses staying on the market even longer. So just in the past 7 days, 15 new listings, 10 price reductions, 9 homes went under contract, 10 homes sold, and our median sales price year to date right now is $1,160,000 in Parkland. Mortgage interest rates news. The Fed did not raise rates, and people were thinking, well, hey, where are the rates now? Why are they not down to 5.5% to 6%? Well, the Fed chair did say that they're most likely going to keep raising rates, in their next meetings because inflation goal is 2%. I got back to telling you about inflation, so we're coming back to it. We're at 4% now, around 4%. So we're halfway to our goal. They're going to have to raise interest rates. So this is going to stick around for some time here. So it's even more important that you net as much money from selling your house, because when you buy a house, you're going to pay these high rates until you can refinance them in the coming months to years. So 15-year rate is down to 6.3%. 30-year jumbo is what a lot of people who are buying houses and getting mortgages in Parkland, 6.69%. And our 10-year Treasury is at 3.73%. So what does this mean for you? Well, I would say after this weekend, we have Father's Day weekend, we have 4 open houses, but the next weekend, we're going to see a lot of buyers enter the market because it is really the heat of the summer selling season. So we do have 109 or so listings for sale right now. That's double than what we had year to date last year, and maybe even a little bit more into 2021. But understand, pre-COVID numbers, we had almost 190 homes for sale. So we're down in inventory. We're record low inventory right now. There's not enough homes for the buyers coming in. It's just as buyers are a little bit careful and cautious because the rate is so high. It's not the price of homes that they're looking at. It's the price of their monthly payments. People don't buy houses, they buy mortgage payments and housing expense payments, where everything has been higher lately. Taxes have gone up in properties. Homeowners insurance has gone up. Obviously, the interest rates have a big factor on that. Cost of living has gone up. All of this means that if you are going to make a move, right now, people like to make a move during the time of the summer. They want to take their kids out of school. They want to acclimate them to the next area, and they want to put them in school for next year. And school starts in August, so we need to understand that people are looking to look for houses now into the next few weeks. Then our summer season is going to die down, because if you didn't buy, then you're not buying. You're not moving. So a lot of people who are looking to sell obviously need to buy. So it's so important to work with an agent that's going to net you the most amount of money, and they're going to be able to either work with you on the next place that you're going to purchase, or they're going to refer you to an agent that works like them, that's going to have some skin in the game to help you get the best property on the other end, and possibly save you tens of thousands of dollars more on the purchase of properties. So you have more money in your pocket, which right now, that's what Americans need to be doing, to be wise spending and working with professionals that can get them to that level of success in their buying and selling needs. So please remember these numbers. We're going to report more of this. We're going to make sure the city understands it, so they know the difference when they call their friend or family member. If you knew that agent was going to sell your house and you were going to net $30,000 or $40,000 less than your expectations, are you going to hire that agent? I can promise you that friend is not going to be your friend, because money talks, right? Money is needed in this market. We need it to live and survive and help our families. So please, we take this job very seriously. We would love to earn your business and trust. If you're looking to know what your home value is, I come out personally, or one of our amazing team members does, who's local to Parkland. Visit our website, myparklandhomevalue.com, or go to the top this way corner of the screen. If you're watching this on TV, and use the QR code to find out what your home value is worth. Again, we have 4 open houses this weekend, and we have 2 in Watercrest, 1 in Parkland Bay, and 1 in Parkland Isles, just for Saturday, because everybody should take off, and especially fathers like me, and enjoy Father's Day. So have a happy Father's Day. If you are in the market or know anybody looking to buy, please send them our way. We love to be able to help them. And please check out our open houses that will be posted on Parrot Realty's Facebook page and Instagram, as well as my personal page on both social mediums.